happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Clemson Tigers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. He is pretty confident that despite his quarterback being out for the rest of this game, they can make up some ground here. Even though they're down, he was thrilled with how the backup quarterback came in, navigated the offense, and got some momentum. He said, I believe we have a guy we can count on here to start the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wilson to pass. Stepping to the right. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Atkins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off.
Touchdown, Bucks! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Recovered by the kicking team.
always love to look at the effort on special teams. A lot of times, punt returners are going in for a touchdown, and what happens, somebody comes out of nowhere, takes a great angle like this, great angle, gives this defense a chance to at least survive and not give up a touchdown. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Colorado! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get...
Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
That's caught. It's McGarry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll try the counter. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he was off the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wilson will throw. A strike downfield. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Young. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Could be an alley. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The short hands. It's Walker. And he's knocked down.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Got his man down the middle. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Houston. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The Cougars with the immediate response.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running inside, it's Young. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. 1 more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
The give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
That's a big stop for the defense. That running back has had so much success. You're down in the football game. You need to get the ball back to your offense. You create a play like this. This will get the fires going, get the juices going. Now we got to go get a few more.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Wilson to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Timeout Houston, their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Young. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Young. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Wilson will throw. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. In the red area, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
On the move, it's Young. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.